What's up guys, welcome back to Ubad's lab, and today we're going to be producing oxygen gas through the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide and then doing some pretty fun demonstrations with oxygen gas and fire. And before I start this video, I want to give a quick shout out to the Poor Man's Chemist. He runs a pretty cool chemistry channel on YouTube, and if you enjoy my chemistry experiments, you're definitely going to like his. And the link to his channel is in the description. Go check him out. So this is the reaction that we're going to be using. As you can see, hydrogen peroxide decomposes and forms oxygen and water. And then manganese dioxide acts as a catalyst. And this reaction is pretty exothermic, so some heat will be produced. And the product that we'll be collecting is oxygen. And oxygen means acid former in Greek, since it was previously thought by chemists that oxygen is necessary for acid. Another common misconception about oxygen is that it's flammable. The reason people think this is that it's a necessary component of combustion. But as we're going to be seeing later in this video, when you fill a balloon with oxygen and light it on fire, it should just burst but not light on fire like hydrogen does. And another thing that we're going to be showing is exposing a lit match to the oxygen gas, and we'll see that the flame will grow by a significant amount since it'll have more fuel. So as usual, I recommend wearing gloves and protective eyewear, especially when handling hydrogen peroxide in higher concentrations, since it can burn your skin. Also, oxygen is highly reactive, and you should keep it away from any type of combustible materials. So the equipment for this experiment includes some hydrogen peroxide. So the common hydrogen peroxide that's meant for cleaning cuts, and you can find that in the store, is usually 3%. And the experiment could work with that, but it'll be way stronger with 30% hydrogen peroxide, which is what we're going to be using. And then you're going to need some manganese dioxide. And the manganese dioxide that I'm using was extracted from batteries, and I actually showed the process in one of my previous videos. I'll leave the link to that video in the description, and basically it shows the whole process of how to extract manganese dioxide from common batteries. Alright, so I've got my hydrogen peroxide and manganese dioxide out, and I also have a balloon to collect the oxygen gas that will form. Alright, so let's start off by adding just a little bit of hydrogen peroxide to the Erlenmeyer flask. And this should be just enough. Alright, and here's my manganese dioxide. And once I add a little bit of this, the reaction should start. Alright, it was way stronger than I expected. I guess we won't be able to collect it in the balloon. And all the smoke that's exiting out right now is the oxygen gas escaping. And just feeling the flask, it's boiling hot. Once this settles down a little bit, I'm going to try to put a matchstick in there and see if it'll make this flame a little stronger. It's going to be hard to collect this in a balloon though, since the mess that's collected over here. So I guess we'll just stick to the matchstick demonstration for today. Alright, Now that's settled down a little bit, I'm gonna light a matchstick and put it in the oxygen gas and see if that makes the flame any stronger. The matchstick demonstration isn't working like I've seen in other videos, and I'm not completely sure why. And the reaction has settled down a little bit, but the flask is still super hot. Alright, so I'm going to be trying this a second time and try to actually collect some of the oxygen gas in the balloon this time. And the way I'm going to be doing that is try to lessen the amount of hydrogen peroxide and manganese dioxide used, and hopefully we should have some more control under this reaction. So I'm going to add just a little bit of hydrogen peroxide now. And it's starting to react immediately because there's some leftover manganese dioxide. And I'm going to add just a little bit. And fill up the balloon. Alright. That was hard, but we got the balloon on the Erlenmeyer flask, and it's finally starting to fill up with some oxygen gas. And we're gonna let it fill up a little bit, and once it settles down, I'm gonna light the balloon on fire and see what happens. It shouldn't create a fiery explosion like a hydrogen balloon does, but it should just burst. Alright, the balloon seems like it's not going to fill up anymore, and this is the amount of oxygen gas that we're able to get. And I'm going to light it on fire and let's see what happens. Okay, nothing spectacular, but as you can see, the oxygen gas doesn't catch on fire. I think that was a pretty cool video. I got my lab coat a little dirty though. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed the video. And feel free to leave any questions in the comment section. And stay tuned for my next video, which is going to be me showing you guys how to find the rate law of a reaction.